Alright guys, how you doing? Another great day at the expo. As you can see, I think Greenworks had one of the coolest, biggest indoor booths there at the event. You see it's just so much space, so massive, so much space. They really put a lot of time and effort into it. Although, I wish they would have let you actually try the Greenworks equipment, which they do at the outdoor booth, which that footage will be in the next video. I did not want to split up the days as far as footage goes for the expo. Again, all this stuff is electric, it's Greenworks. I did not want to split up the days as far as the expo footage, but this day, Thursday, I had to do a part 1 and 2 because, you know, Thursday is the longest, biggest day. You're there from early in the morning till late at night, and it's already super late at night when I'm trying to edit this, as it is at the hotel while the kids are sleeping. So, you know, and it's already going to be a long video as it is. So, my next video will be part 2 of Thursday, and then we'll probably have one last GIE video for Friday. So a total of 4 GIE videos that can pretty much cover most everything that I've seen. So that will be cool. Now this particular battery charger can charge all 6 of those batteries in 40 minutes. And so that's, you know, it's awesome. It's kind of big, it draws a lot of power. And so pretty sweet. Now I did not see the 30-inch Greenworks mower here this weekend. I was hoping to, but I guess they don't have it available yet. And I mean, even if they had it in prototype, they probably would have had it out there because everybody brings their A game to the expo. Now check out this. You see, autonomous prototype. It's a turf tracer with like a camera on the front. So that thing, it's a prototype, but it might just drive itself. Does that make sense? So we got some another like prototype autonomous mower type deal, and this was about 10 o'clock at this booth, and Paul gave away his book, and also I think this is really Brian Lawn Maintenance meetup, so people started really crowding in this booth, really heavy, really fast, and so it's awesome. They have a great turnout for, and you know, for all that. So that's awesome. As y'all know, I used to have this exact mower right here, the Caloric Command Pro. Only kept it for 1 year last year. I would not recommend it, but I mean, I'm personally not really a huge Exmark fan. They're great mowers, but it's just like if you handed me 10,000 bucks, pick out a commercial mower. I think there are a lot of other brands where you can get a lot more for your money. You know, even the Toro brand, which they're kind of the same thing, but I feel like you even get some better features and things with the Toro brand than you do the Exmark, even though they're kind of same. See, there's Paul, and Brian's Lawn Maintenance is in there somewhere over by Paul. Got to talk to them, that's great. You know, they're excited about this new standard that they got. I personally don't think it's a big deal. So I think that this Staris was kind of a dud, and so now they have a stand-on mower that's kind of more equivalent to all the other competitors that are already out there, right? I'm not trying to be negative, I'm just telling you my honest opinions about this mower. I mean, obviously the Ultra Cut deck is great and all that. I'm not saying it's a bad mower, I'm just saying I don't think it's like a game changer. I think it's just maybe they corrected a mower that should have been corrected the first time. I think the engine still goes up and down with the deck, which when you raise and lower it, because I've seen people raise and lowering it. So that's interesting. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think for me, I probably don't like that, you know. But maybe I'm wrong about that. You know, I like how mine, like on the Ferris, it just stays in one place. Now that robot mower in the middle, it looks exactly the same as the Toro one I showed yesterday, because you know they're like sister companies or whatever. It's like Chevy, GMC. which, I mean, people will argue that Chevy and GMC aren't the same, and people will argue that Toro and Exmark aren't the same, but it's just really not true. They are 90% the same. As you can see, I finally got my book, Paul. Alright, so this is kind of a big deal right here. This is the Husqvarna 580 BTS Mark III, not the Mark II, which was new, I believe, in 2018. This is the Mark III, so it's a brand new one, trying to keep up with the Echo, and it's a very good blower. I used it in the outdoor booth. Later in this video, that's included in this video, you'll see me use it in the outdoor booth coming up here in a little bit, and really liked it. It was a great product, a great blower. I thought it was awesome. It had a lot of power. The weight wasn't too bad. So I say that Mark III definitely a contender. Now, my friend Jay's Crazy Cuts told me to check on the Red Max line and the Ferris line as well, which I run the Ferrises, and so they have the new EBZ 8560 instead, not the 8550, the 8560. So which is the same thing as that Mark III, and so they just changed the housing and tubes and stuff a little bit to give it that 1000 CFM. They got to keep up with the Echo. So it's a great blower. As you can see, I'm looking at the electric SCAG Tiger Cat. Now, maybe my favorite mower of the whole weekend is this electric SCAG Liberty Z. It's a Liberty Z, but it's electric. It's a prototype right now. I think they said it'd be like 16,000 bucks, which I would definitely not buy it for 16,000 bucks. Look at my pro video helper there. Since I was videoing, he's like, I want a video, so he's taking my phone and he's videoing stuff, quote videoing. But I appreciate his help. He's a great helper on my team, and so yeah, I don't think it's good for 16,000, but I want one of those Liberty Z electric ones. Now check this out. This is their 30-inch mower, and they're making a battery version of it, and it looks super cool as well. I did not check the weight on it, like I didn't feel it. That's one thing I forgot to do on this one. Oh wait, getting late over here, guys. Getting late. Man, big weekend as well. We got back from the rally tonight, which was an awesome experience. I talked to so many of you guys. So many of you guys came up to me at the show. Here's the VRAD 2. I don't really understand those silver things that are like battery looking things. I guess they're just batteries, but anyway, so many of you guys came up to me at the show and at the expo. I'm just very humbled and very surprised, very blown away, because my channel is not like super big or anything, and so honestly I thought, man, I probably make it through the show and talk to all the guys that I like watching their channels, but I just really did not expect the dinner thing, and did not expect how many people would come up and talk to me. And I'm glad that people enjoy my videos and people want to come talk to me. That's surprising, actually, but super cool. I wanted to show you guys this because I think they have like a swivel version and like a lock straight version, and I think that might be new. I don't know if they've always had the swivel version. I could be wrong about that, but I just thought I should take a video of it because I didn't know. You guys would probably know that if it was new or not. You can let me know in the comments. You seen that SCAG Windstorm? That thing was cool. SCAG walk behind mowers. I looked at every single thing. I'm trying to keep this editing precise though, and just kind of show, let you get the glimpse of what I was looking at and then move on, because I don't want to bore you guys. But so he got the 9010. Now that'll be coming up, I guess, in the next video. And that 9010, that thing was a beast. They had it in an outdoor booth, and you could blow bricks with it, and it was blowing bricks in like halves of pavers and stuff. And I did, I got that I got that on video as well, so that will be coming up in in the next video. But I was just trying to show quickly around everything. It's so hard. It's like everywhere you walk, it's like, oh, sorry, I'm in your way, sorry. All that stuff. The expo, just an awesome event. So many people attend it and all that. I was just looking at the specs of the S770. Pretty cool mid blower. Still a little heavy for a mid blower, in my opinion, but might be great. Maybe I should buy one to try it. I don't know. I was looking at the rebates and whatnot. Oh, this is what I really want to see. I'm glad I captured like the model numbers here in video, because look at those. Great price for these printers, and they felt super high quality. I think the one to the left actually handles full 1-inch branches. The one to the right, it's like a 5/8 diameter, and they have replaceable blades and all that. So pretty sweet setup. I did not even know that Echo had those. Oh man, the X-Mark popcorn was amazing. The red ones were like caramel, and then the other popcorns were like kettle corn. So if y'all are watching this and you see that X-Mark popcorn tomorrow over at the show, it's in like a trash can looking thing around the X-Marks booth. That stuff was so good. You got to pick up one. Trust me. You gotta try it. So I was looking all at the Green Touch setup. As you can see, pretty sweet setup they got going on here. I'm gonna put a blower rack on my little aluminum trailer, and I actually already made the purchase this weekend. So maybe it was this one, maybe it was a different one, but y'all stay tuned to my channel for that, because I'll try to do an install video and tell you how much I paid for it and all that mess. But I'm just trying to show you this setup. Pretty sweet. They got a lot packed on this truck actually. So man, a couple days of doing this at the show, early morning, late at night, I barely have any voice left, and so much talking, just awesome time, and not a lot of sleep as well mixed together. So oh yeah, I wanted to show you this. This is like you see this in like the stadium part. Look at that tree. Got a big tree, and they do tree climbing classes and stuff in there. Super neat. This is like where the pet adoption thing is. Love our country, love the flag, it's beautiful. This was a picture meetup Chaunt does every year. Check out the setup where my parents had their camper. Me and Emmy stayed at a local hotel, but my parents were able to like stay there and plug in, and that was awesome. So we could go out and visit with them and stuff here and there. There's a guy on the golf cart, and he gave us a ride a couple times, which was super nice of him. So shout out to you, sir, if you watch this video. My dad actually knew his name and stuff. I did not. Apparently he's already given my dad ride favors already. But anyway, let's look at this. Was the electric Tiger Cat, and here's the electric Liberty Z. Both were super quiet. I mean, obviously they're going to be louder when the blades are on, but like really quiet. Kind of like an electric golf cart, you can barely hear them. It's kind of how these were. And super smooth controls. I loved it. I want one of those electric Liberty Z's. I already told you that, but look at this thing. It has a chain on it, just like a chainsaw. Goes around, you push it. Seemed like it was pretty not practical, but maybe it is. Look at this monster truck. I so would have liked to show it to River, but they did not allow anyone under 16 to be out in the demo area at all. So he couldn't come out there, so my wife and mom had to watch him, and I went out there and just rode a few things quick, because it's like a new policy they got, which is pretty interesting. Oh yeah, right before these mowers, I showed you the Altos, or whatever it's called, track mowers. These big Ferrises are super nice. I think this is a 500S or something like that. So kind of more entry one, but this thing Like the styling and stuff on it was pretty sweet. And as the guy was driving away, you could see the suspension working. And so Ferris is one of the brands that I think you do get a lot of mower for the money. Like even if you're gonna buy one of those big mowers, you can get them substantially less than like an Exmark or something. And in my opinion, I mean, I've owned like 3 Ferris mowers now. The cuts is really good. The quality is really good. I mean, I like the mowers. Oh, did you see that? Things like a Battleship zero-turn rider over on the left. But let's talk about that in a minute. This is the Lawn Care Juggernaut right here. If you'll look up Lawn Care Juggernaut on YouTube, very popular, awesome channel. He does tall grass videos and all that, and you know, which I think is super cool. Look, this has like a cooler up on top. You know, that's a lot of motor, a lot of stuff like for a walk behind, in my opinion. If you're gonna get something that's that heavy, just don't get a walk behind. That's why I think this is the most practical Ferris walk behind, or really any. It's one of my favorite walk behinds of any walk behinds in general. But you see that? Here it comes. Thing's got a Caterpillar diesel on it. Just an absolute monster, right? But yeah, Lawn Care Juggernaut, super cool guy. I talked to him several times over the weekend, and he's just exploding on YouTube. So congratulations to you, buddy. Man, one of just like hundreds of guys I talked to. It was a blessing. They had big robot mower out there. Echo had an even wider one. Now I'm walking through this right here, checking out the Husqvarna booth, and really want to check out these electric weed eaters, trimmers, whatever. Sorry, some of you guys get mad if I call them weed eaters, but that's kind of how I do. Anyway, this is me testing the Mark III. It sounds identical, you know, to like the A500, you know, 580, whatever it is. It still sounds that, you know, I've owned multiple Red Max blowers. It's got that same sound, pitch, everything. And I think it's actually, the guy told me, same motor, everything. It's just, you know, made some changes in the housing pipe and stuff. But it did seem to pack some more oomph. So, I mean, I think the Mark III or the 8560, you know, basically same thing. I think they would be definitely, you know, look, if you're looking for a big leaf blower, I think it might be a pretty darn good option actually after using it. You know, even though I own the Echo and stuff and I like it, I just think, you know, also consider that Husqvarna. Me and my dad were looking at the Husqvarna. The Husqvarna electric line is awesome. They have some of the best electric products, and they have for a couple years now. You know, I just measuring all the charts. I don't know if the betterness, I don't know if that's a word, but I don't know that the advantages to it is worth the cost that they are compared to the charts of runtime, cost of battery, and stuff like that you get for the Milwaukee. But I might be wrong about that. They may come and let us demo this stuff. I like this backpack blower. I like the string trimmer. Like I said, if money or whatever was no object, I think Husqvarna has one of the best electric battery lines in the industry right now. After, because I like study them all the time. I study all the specs and all that stuff all the time. My friend Dan's rocking this Husqvarna push mower. He's testing out the Mark III for himself. Unfortunately, I tried to get some more footage, but he was already done messing with it. My dad was testing out the Red Max battery sprayer. And much more to come. I'm sorry, 2 more Expo videos to come. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to wrap this video